Viewers, welcome to this reading. Now this reading is for all Gemini. Coffee cup reading for all Gemini for the month of April, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Gemini. Welcome. I've been wanting to do it for the past 1 hour and a half, but our next door neighbor has been lawn mowing and they're finally finished, thank goodness. 1 hour and a half it took them to finish. It was a nightmare. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this reading and I hope it will sound all good to you. The coffee cup is incredible as always, but there's so much going on. So much that you are going to be soon free from all of this hassles. There's a lot of hassles, a lot of situations. We'll go through them slowly. I'd like you to be mindful that prior to this, I do meditate for those of you who are new to the coffee cup, and I do get a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and I deliver to you at the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. Now, my dear Gemini, I'd like to wish you all the best in everything you're doing. I'd like to welcome you to the channel and thank you all for being here. I will start with right at the beginning. Let me just put my glasses on. And we're starting first with the first thing I see, which seemed to be a little bit of a puzzle. Why I say that? Because I see a mask. Actually, I see two masks. Heartbreak and lightning. Now this tells me that there is some sort of deception going on with the mask, something hidden that was concealed, that's going to be revealed. You're discovering it, and that's causing the lightning. You have to control your anger because it looks like anger. You have severe anger, so you've got to be very careful not to lose it, so that you don't get to be sorry afterwards what you say when you are shocked and you discover this revelation. Maybe someone was being deceptive. Maybe there was deception. Maybe there might have been theft. Maybe there might have been concealing the truth, hiding. There were hidden factors. And this could be causing that, somebody might have been so like trying to make everything look okay, but there's a lot they were performing, like performance. That's another thing connected to the mask. So anyway, that's going to give you a lot of heartbreak. I see arguments, even for some of you. It could be with a lover, it could be to do with someone else. If not, mostly it looks like a love situation. And for some of you, it could be family, it could be other situations, but there could be abuse here, and that's what I'm worried about. That's why I said, keep your anger intact so that you don't get to be sorry later on if abuse is being used. Ultimately, this could cause separation. It's very heartbreaking. It looks like, it's very painful, and there's harsh words being said. So that's the main concern here. This person might have Aries in them. I see very strong fire energy. You could have Aries in you. There's Aries and there's fire energy. But there's Mars, like Mars and Aries, both together. The ram, the head of the ram and the symbol of Mars, which is incredible. It shows like a very strong Aries. Aries are known to be loyal, but there might be another sign involved here. It's not just an Aries because they're very loyal. If there is deception going on, it wouldn't be an Aries. The Aries comes... In Aries, there is situations like anger, impulsiveness, aggression. Impulsiveness, yes, that's what the Aries are known for. But I also see the Tower situation here. So something is falling apart. And this is maybe imminent because this was a situation that wasn't moving ahead. There was nothing to go to, to grow from, to learn from, to advance. There was no advancement in the situation, so ultimately it had to end. You need to get more information so that you can have full clarity. Very important. Details are important. Do your research, find everything, examine everything, because this situation can be larger than you might expect. I also see an impasse. There is a stalemate. There is a situation that's parting ways, ending, there's no more you can do. And this person might actually realize, or even if it's you going through this with someone, or someone being the one who is sorry, there is hurt. Somebody's hurting somebody and being sorry for it. So I see also a broken ring. It's sort of like a chain of events. And now I'm seeing a broken ring, parting of ways. And it could be business or romance, but things are falling apart. You were dealing with someone that was quite shrewd in their way, but you were more clever. You actually found the truth out. You don't want to you're tempted to lower your standards, but you don't want to do that, because I see unpredictability in your feelings now. There's a part of you that you want to leave. There's another part of you that you want to defend yourself and persevere for some reason. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe you like your job if it's a job. Maybe you like your home if it's your home. There is power struggle, without a doubt. I see power struggle. But you're determined. And you're fearless. And so is this person that you're dealing with. This could be someone that's connected to the Chinese year of the goat, Chinese year of the ox buffalo, and Chinese year of the sheep. Because I'm seeing a sheep here, which is the goat. Oh my God, double goat. All right. I'm also seeing that perseverance, you'll overcome these problems. Just be a little bit patient and control your anger. You'll get there. Your determination is eminent to help. You've never really cared about someone the way you care about this person or this job, if it's a job. So the depth of it is very deep. It's overwhelming, and probably that's the reason you might get angry if you see deception or any kind of unfair situation. You've wanted to release your attachment to this situation sometime, but you haven't been able to do that. I feel like this is a very strong Pisces, Aries situation, because I keep seeing the 3. And also this marks March also, so something happening in March. I do see fish here also, so could be Pisces, Aries, someone cuspy, or Pisces that have Aries, or Aries that have Pisces in them. Really, this person needs to grow. They need to be very strong, because they can lose their relationship very easily. The way they're in the relationship, they're doing the wrong things. They're not caring enough to keep the relationship going. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. There is increase in your spiritual growth and wealth, also both together, increase in your material wealth. So that's good news. I do see some of you are dealing with business contracts. Not everybody, but some of you. There is the gift of money for the majority of you on its way coming. It will require a lot of paperwork and a lot of writing and solicitors and conveyances and all of that. But I do also see some of you looking at working in regards to, even in your work or in your career, there may be clerical or paperwork, or you might be filling out papers for something. Paperwork is all over the place, and it's doubling and repeating. Contracts, paperwork, business, learning as you go. You're learning something new. Some of you are stepping into a new situation. Some of you are taking classes. Some of you are taking orders and writing paper. There may be educational situations here. There may be law situations, dealing with lawyers, getting papers, organizing for lawyers. That could be also another one. But ultimately, I do see fate intervening, destiny. I see like a Wheel of Fortune situation here, divine intervention, but with it, divine detour, changing all your plans. And there is fortune, and there is someone new entering your life. I see unconditional love on its way to you. Spiritual development happening here, very enlightening for you. Awareness and understanding is growing. Your awareness and understanding is growing big time. And I do see meeting someone. It's going to be eternal love. Love of a lifetime, actually. It might be hard to fathom now because you're in a very deep relationship, but I guess after the deception, or the magnitude of the deception, is making you sort of, sort of like it's making things clear. They are removing the heavens. The fate is removing someone in your life because it has no more benefit. Maybe just might be detrimental to your health, the situation, because there's a lot of anger, a lot of abuse in this situation. But I do see deep affection. I see caring. I see your heart connected to someone. And maybe you're not connected. Maybe you're getting connected, because it's like showing as though you want to feel the connection. There's a part of you want to hold this person and not let go of them. This is someone that has Aquarius in them and Pisces, because I see number 2 here. Chinese year of the ox buffalo. You want to hold on to them and not let go. There's a part of you saying, hold on, don't let go. You can beat this. And there's a part of you saying, no, I can't handle this anymore. So a big battle. But I do see here a funnel, which means even though you are very frustrated, you're learning lessons and you're expanding. Your awareness is getting heightened. March is going to be the cause of you opening your eyes to the truth. I also see here the whip, a whip, you know, the one that they hit the horse. And that represents anger, again, abuse. You've got to get out of anything that's anger and abuse. Never let your relationship reach to that level. I mean, I know everybody does, but in reality, the arguments are very intense, to the point where there's anger, there's abuse, there's pain, there's tension, and something that's repeating over and over. So something that's making you angry, and it's affecting. This is all to do with a lot of sex situations here, because it's affecting your sex life. It could be connected to sex, and this is in relation to a man. This is not in relation to a woman, because I see 2 men. Now, when they show double, it means, I mean, it could be 2 gay couples. That is possible. But I do see, like usually I see a person and we don't know the gender. We say, oh, it could be any gender. But now it's nominating. It's a man that you're dealing with, or you're arguing with, or you're fighting with. And some of you are actually in a gay relationship. Yeah. One is a younger one. One is younger than the other one. So there's that one. Anyway, there may be some secrets revealed. There may be some gossip. But I see a tree here which shows that things are going to get better. And that part of your life is going to be over. I see a period of ill health, depression, going through a lot of sadness. But then this suffocating chapter is coming to an end. Believe it or not, it's coming to an end. The funnel is where you are becoming stronger and more aware of things, and more in terms like, you know, getting closer to your deep inside and becoming stronger. You are destined for a lot of happiness. The sun is shining into your life and removing the darkness. Something is developing. Something wonderful is developing. Some sort of communication might be developing between you and someone. And it does say gather information again. So it could be connected to that. Gather information. Be diplomatic in the way you speak. There's a lot of mental situation here. But you are clever. You're very clever. And I feel like something wonderful is going to happen by October this year. Something major, again, in connection to 2 and 3. You know, your cup is filled with 2 and 3. And 2 and 3 are connected to the Chinese year of the ox buffalo, and 3 is connected to the tiger. It is also connected to people that are Pisces or Aquarius and Aries and Pisces. So Pisces is all over the place, because February is connected to Pisces, March is connected to Pisces, and then there could be a Pisces that has Aquarius and Aries within them. That's what I worked at overall. The majority of you may be dealing with that. So happiness and well-being is coming. I also see a beautiful clover here, which talks about luck and happy coincidence. You could be meeting someone unexpectedly, meeting someone that's going to give you the strength to be able to leave this situation. I do see a vibrant life beginning, a happy one, a comfortable one. It's as though your wishes are getting granted, and I love that for you. There's good health. Your health is improving, and some of you could be thinking about conceiving, starting a family, having a baby. That is possible. A new lease of life begins. And when this new lease of life begins, I see as though you want to let your guard down, but there's fear. and that fear is causing you to defend yourself and close up. But all this is because of your inner child that was wounded from what has happened in the past and also in the recent relationships. There's wound there. That's going to get better. It's going to heal in time. I'm seeing a big clock here, which shows time is going to heal it all. And it's going to come at a perfect timing where you are in the process of healing, that you're meeting this person or starting this new job or career. I see something's unstoppable, destined to take place. It's moving forward. I see a situation where you want to be alone, separation, loneliness, feeling lonely. That also is there. It's showing that it's going to happen. I see a fluctuating income situation, but you're making a decision, and that decision is giving you the foundation to have more stability in your money. I also see the moon here, and the moon is all about Cancer. It is all about a lot of truth being revealed. I see a spiritual event taking place connected to someone that is Cancer. You might be a Gemini that have Cancer in you, but I do feel like a lot of truth is going to be released with the moon, a lot of secrets revealed so that you can see your path clearly, what to do and how to proceed and how to move forward. I do see a rising from all of this. I see a phoenix rising from all the ashes. That means from all the nightmare, all that guilt, all that pain, all that anger is getting all turning into ash, and you're rising again. Total transformations, complete renewal of life, something completely different. Again, I saw a big tree before. Now I'm seeing another tree, which is a golden tree here. And this tells me that you are going to be, something beautiful is coming to fruition for you, and there's abundance. I also see a lot of money coming in. This is going to be a big time reward for all the effort that you have put in life and tried and everything that you haven't been successful in. Something to do with family business or business, a lot of stability and a lot of advancement. I see living a life of wealth and luxury, something big coming from family to you, money, possessions, maybe like not just money, maybe possessions like a home, a business, something like that, where you will feel safe again. This comes at a time or with a clause of you being cautious and disciplined. So both, either one. Don't just trust anyone that advises you about money when you're coming into large money or possible inheritance or even lottery winning or investments paying off. Don't just trust any financial advisor. Try to get information from all over the place so that you can be certain as to what's happening and where. My goodness, look at it, it's like a newspaper. It's so big. I gotta read everything. A lot of rewards. I see a great victory, which is wonderful. I do see Taurus here. You're on the road to succeed. Okay. And next to what is Taurus? Taurus is about success. Taurus is about change and upgrade. Taurus could be someone that's coming in your life of earth energy who is Taurus. Taurus is also connected to stability, connected to improvement, strength, sensuality. You might be meeting someone sensual. There is someone that's trying, this is a little bit, this could be connected to when I started, because I went back now and I start going through what I didn't read here when I was reading at the top, and I go all around, then I come, and I don't go all around because then it'll take 2 hours. So I do all of it around the top, and then I go down from the end part. I go down to see what I didn't talk about in this sector here at the beginning. And I didn't say something that you are, that there was someone, because I saw the wedge. There's someone causing a wedge between you and something that you want. Okay, now that could be a Taurus, or a Taurus could be that you might be meeting a Taurus. Overflowing abundance is all over the place. An exciting event is taking place. You were worried about something, then you realize that it wasn't such a big deal. You're enjoying your life. You want to enjoy your life after all that you have gone through. You want to be out of negativity. You want to have light life, like, more positive. And finally you're realizing that this person that you thought loved you doesn't really love you. You're realizing that. Some of you, not all of you, and looking for a way out of this situation, because you're realizing that there isn't the chemistry. Everything is died because of anger, because of conflict. And you're seeing yourself constantly being far from this person physically, trying to process all that's happening. And sometimes when you're talking, because you're filled with anger inside and all the injustice, just things are coming out of your mouth, and then later you regret it, but you're not even sure why you said what you said. But there is so much anguish within you that you can't release it and talk about it fairly, because there is no way out. You know that you've talked it so many times, you've talked about it, but it's not getting resolved, it's not stopping, it's increasing, or it might be even reaching to a level that's affecting you emotionally. You want to say things, you want to send messages when you're rational, but you're afraid. You're afraid because this person doesn't want to hear it anymore. It's that kind of a situation. It's like, yes, you've said this so many times, enough is enough. It's that kind of a problem I'm seeing here. But very soon, and I mean very, very soon, everything is going to be clear. When you know where you stand, your karmic ties are ended with this person, this suffocation ends, and someone new is coming. Someone new, that your connection is going to be beyond the physical. It's going to be more elevated, more of unconditional love. That's what's coming, and you should look forward to that. I love that for you, especially if it's been a situation where, and the same if it's a work situation or career, there's someone, a new partnership coming, someone that you can work with very well. And it's not only about certain material things. There's more meaningful being put in this situation. It's that kind of a situation. I'm oh my god, I can't believe they started again after 1 hour and a half. They're doing it again. The lawn mowing. Yeah, so this person is going to be, what's coming is going to be spectacular, that's for sure. And that's what I love. That is someone you can work well with, if it's a partnership, business partnership, or work partnership. If it's a relationship, it's just becoming incredible, because this person is sort of like compensating for what you went through, or for what was lacking in your relationship. So if there was deception, which that's what the story started with, there will be loyalty. There will be a natural loyalty, an unconditional care there to do everything right by you, whether it's love, business, whatever it may be. All right, now the star signs I'm seeing here, and of course that would be an earth energy. Earth energy, very strong, which is part of your soulmate. Number one soulmate for you, my dear Gemini, is earth and fire, not water. Never ever water. And a lot of air always gets attracted to water, but then it's never water. Just wanted to say that, because we were seeing a lot of Pisces in the reading, and there was Aquarius, and there was fire. Fire is, yes, it's part of your soulmate, but you have to have earth first. So earth and fire, and that's your soulmate. Okay, and the first thing I'm seeing is earth, and number one is Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4 Capricorn. But then again, there is a twin flame also, so there could be a twin flame coming in your life, and the twin flame would be earth and air, which I see Virgo, like yourself, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, Libra. But in the earth energy, number one, the clear earth, 100% earth, is Capricorn. Because a person who is earth and air, like a Virgo, Gemini, or a Taurus, Libra, they're not quite stable. The air upsets the earth. So that means they have issues. It doesn't matter if it's a twin flame, they have issues, but they've got the fire, and they've got the fire, they've got the air. It'll go okay. It'll be wonderful. It'll be a twin flame. But if it's a soulmate, it's got to be pure earth, like Capricorn, and fire. And we'll see later what the fire is, because now I'm seeing the next one, which is water energy, and I'm seeing Pisces. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pisces. And we talked about Pisces before, all the twos and all the threes that were coming. That was a lot of Pisces. And now, and the fish, of course, the set of fish I saw. And now we've got 5 Pisces. Pisces ruling the way in your reading, my dear Gemini. Then comes another one that's pretty strong. There's 4 Cancer here, very strong also, and 3 Scorpio, but 4 Cancer. So there could be someone of earth energy that might be entering your life, that might be earth and fire with a touch of Cancer. That would be a twin flame. All right, now moving on to the next one. I see air energy like yourself, and I'm seeing Aquarius. I see Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, Libra again. Oh my God. So that makes it Gemini, Virgo. So a Virgo that has Gemini, or a Gemini that has Virgo 6 times, and a Taurus, Libra 6 times again. So there's a lot of earth and air. But Aquarius, air energy, very strong, which you are very much suited with an Aquarius, especially if they've got earth in between you, either you or them. And if there's fire, it'll be a complete, wonderful connection, like a soulmate connection. Now, the next thing I'm seeing, the fire energy here. The fire energy, I see Sagittarius very strong. I see Aries very strong, and just a little bit of Leo. Now, the Chinese, I'm seeing the Chinese year of the monkey. There's an alarm going. Chinese year of the monkey. Will somebody stop that alarm, please? Chinese year of the monkey. Chinese year of the buffalo, ox buffalo. The rabbit. Chinese year of the rabbit. The rat. The tiger. These are the main ones for the majority of you. Again, Chinese year of the monkey, the buffalo, ox, the rabbit, the rat, and the tiger. And then second, for the majority, that was for the majority. For everybody else, comes second on the level is the dog, Chinese year of the dog, the pig, and the horse. Now I'm going to stop this for a moment before I start passing on to you all of this, and I'll stop that alarm. So my dear Gemini, as I was saying, back to the meditation information. It says break free from attachments. Break free from or maybe they actually... Okay, so these messages are, it looks like to me, break free from attachments. Yeah, it's saying either you will break free from attachments. Time to play and have fun. Time for you to have fun. And no more worry, no more anger, and none of that you were going through. Time to play and have fun. There is a great lack. Is that luck? You may be experiencing. Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't read my own writing. It says, there is a great lack you may be experiencing. This will soon end. There may be something that you're feeling lack in a situation, some injustice, and it's coming to an end. Soon it will come to an end. You will be rescued soon. Oh, wow. You will be rescued soon. Set free from bad situations. Oh my God. Again, it's got the ox here twice. Chinese year of the ox buffalo. Set free from bad situations. Ox twice, number 2. So this was all over the place, number 2 and 3, right? But 2 was all over the place. And I said a lot of ox repeated. And then there was one tiger, 1 or 2 tigers, but there's so many oxes. So ox again, Chinese year of the buffalo. Maybe you are a Gemini ox, or maybe you're dealing with someone that's born the Chinese year of the ox. Debts are paid. That means any debts will be paid, and this could also mean karma paid. Leaving a situation in 6, maybe in June. You're leaving a situation either in 6 weeks from today, the time you see this reading, or by June, in June. Time for your birthday time. Politics, diplomacy, tactics. Oh my God, again, the same thing they're saying. You've got to be very careful not to lose your anger, maybe. Use politics, use diplomacy, use tactics in intimacy situations. This was a lot about sexuality, matters of relationships and sex. So just use your diplomacy and tact and not say things as they are. You need love. And this could be in connection to someone that's Aries. Someone Aries. There's Aries again. You see that Aries. Someone Aries. And we saw the Aries all over your reading. You need love. Maybe you're not getting proper love from someone because there's too much conflict. In a few days, something's happening. Comfort. Chinese year of the monkey, the snake. It could be someone that's born the Chinese year of the monkey or the snake. Comfort coming from someone. Maybe it's to do with work. Somebody offers you a work. Chinese year of the monkey and the snake. Chinese year of the snake. Very interesting. Now I'm going to go into the initials of names of people that you're consumed with, dealing with the most. The more, the higher the number, the majority of you will be dealing with those names. So for example, the first one is 5J. So 5J, that means the majority of Geminis are dealing with people that have initials J. That could be their first name, their middle name, or surname. So J for Japan 5 times. And the other one 6 times. Y for yellow, for yes. 4 times G for grass. 3 times I for I am. 3 times E for elephants or egg. 3 times U for umbrella. 4 times K for kiwi fruit. 3 times H for hope or horse. 3 times Q for quails. 3 times C for Canada. Twice the letter R for Rome. Twice the letter O for ox. 3 times the letter A for Antarctica. And then we've got the rest are all one. N for no, B for butterfly, L for love, X for x-rays, and shield, Shauna, Sean, it's the sh. P for pony, D for dog, and F for fox. I was given a few numbers, so I'll go through them. Oh my God, 3 times I was given number 6. Number 6 is to do with love, healing from love, all matters of love, spiritual love, and it's about healing. All about healing due to love, because of love, and problems to do with love. It's all about June. And remember they said something, leaving a situation in June in 6. So June marks a very special time for you. You're leaving a very difficult situation in June. June is around your birthday. June is connected to people like yourself, my dear Gemini, and Cancer. Remember there was a lot of Cancer here. Could be that was a nomination of Gemini Cancer timing, perhaps. June. June is also connected to the Chinese year of the snake. There could be someone born in that year that you might be dealing with, or someone coming to rescue you, born Chinese year of the snake, and June. So from the time you see this reading all the way to June, all of everything I talked about is going to take place. It could be 6 weeks from now, from the time you see this all the way to June. Then I've got August, number 8, connected to the Chinese year of the goat, connected also to August, which is Leo and Virgo, people that have either Leo or Virgo or both in. There could be cuspies. It is about transcending and leaving and ranking up to high levels in most of areas of your life. That's happening from the time you see this, 8 weeks and all the way to August. Wow. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Gemini. Do let me know what you think and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if it connects with you. Let me know your thoughts if you're interested to share, especially about the star signs, so we can have a better perspective about everything. I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light, and best wishes. Namaste.